Everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of natural gas has moved in the last 2 days and how the price of natural gas can move on Monday. See, if you look at the chart of natural gas, what we have seen, natural gas is continuously on the downtrend. Okay, after making a half around $3.13, as you can see, looking at this particular chart, we have seen there is a fall. Why? Because what we have seen, this is the high and this is the resistance which is already being weak. So what we have seen that this resistance has touched this particular level and came down. Okay, and chances are very high that if the price started going below this particular level, a further fall we can see. Okay, now this is a device chart, and if you look at the 15 minutes chart, you will see how the volatility is in the market. See, the period where the price was moving in a range, and as soon as the zone breakout happens, and this mostly happened when there is an event is there, so a good volatility we have seen. Okay, previously what we have seen, overall trend is downside after making a half around $3.13, and after that what you have seen, whenever it was making a range breakout. See, so you have to remember that when there is a 15-minute breakout, probability is that suppose a 15-minute breakout happening upside is moving upside, so probability of going upside is there, and if it's going down, then a probability of going down is there. See, like this is the trend, a fall we have seen, and this is a zone, it moved down, but after that it sustained and again it fall. So you have to remember, if you are intraday trader, you might be knowing it, that when there is a zone breakout happens 1 minute or 10 minutes, even 15 minutes, there is a chances of making good profit. Okay, but that profit depends on the quantity. Okay, so you have to understand, if you are a beginner, you have to start with a low quantity, and this is what I teach in my workshop. I teach how to handle this. Suppose there is a 1 minute chart, 15 minutes chart, day-wise chart, weekly chart. This is how we have seen the breakout also. We strategize the things. That is how we do. Okay, now looking at this particular chart, this is a 15 minutes chart. So what it is mostly showing, that whenever it is moving out of 15-minute zone, we have seen an upside. Okay, sometime it comes down again in that zone, but most probability it makes a good move upside as well as downside. Now let's come on a 2 hours chart, where you will see clearly how the pattern is moving according to a 2 hours chart. See what 2 hours chart is showing. See, this is the range for 2 hours chart. As soon as the 2 hour chart moves down, we have seen a good fall. Okay, even if this is the 2 hour chart, if it goes upside, we have seen a good upside also. Okay, so mostly we can see that 15 minutes chart is working in that zone, but 2 hours chart is working more better in the prediction level. Okay, now looking at this particular chart, 2 hour chart, what we have seen, it is in this zone. So as soon as the zone breakout happens, that means if the zone moves out of a level of 2.63, a further upside movement we can see. Okay, there are few events we can see coming tomorrow. Okay, so chances can be high that there will be a medium as well as good volatility we can see in the price of natural gas. Okay, now it is trading below a level of 2.6, so chances can be high a further downfall we can see if the price didn't go below a level of around $2.6. So now it is trading at 2.59. So chances are, if the price sustains over this level, a further upside movement we can see, and then it can cross a level of 2.6. Then there will be a zone breakout as per the 2 hours chart. Okay, but if the price didn't sustain, it can come down and move below a level of $2.52, and then it can move out of this zone. So chances of fall we can see. There is a higher chance. If you look at the dollar index also, dollar index I have already explained you in my previous videos that it has moved below a level of $105. Okay, and 104.8 is the strong resistance zone, which has come down towards this particular zone. So chances are high that if the price started going below level 104.5, then a further fall we can see in the price of dollar index, and it can move below level of 104 also. So keep that in mind. As soon as the price of dollar started going down, we can see the natural gas price can rise. Okay, now if the price of dollar index started sustaining above level of 104.8, now it is trading at a level of $104.6. Okay, so if the price touch a level of 104.8, it can come up towards a level of 105 also. Okay, and if that, from that a further upside we can see towards $105.2, and then from there a further high we can see. Looking at this particular chart, we can see there will be a further upside movement. Okay, for the dollar index, so we can see natural gas price can come down. Now what we can see looking at this particular chart. Before I move ahead and explain you, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a Telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. Let's see if the price sustain this level. We can see a level of $2.5963. See why I'm showing you all this resistance and support. You have to understand, see, market is always uncertain. So if you are standing on a 2-hour resistance support or a 15 minutes resistance support or level, so what we can see are these resistance and support where a profit booking comes or a bounce back come. This is mostly it happens, okay, not 100%, but mostly it happens. So you have to put your SL according to it. Okay, so now this is a 2 hours chart I'm showing you. Now let's see a day wise charts where you will understand clearly how the market can go on Monday. So see, now if the price sustain this level, it can come up towards a level of around $2.6345, and once the price started going above that level, a further upside movement we can see towards $2.683. Okay, and once the price started going above that level, then we can see it can go towards $2.6970. Okay, and if that sustain, a further upside movement we can see from there, a level of around $2.8466, and this $2.8466 is already being tested here. So chances are high it will cross that level, and from there it can touch a level of 2.85, and if that sustain, a further upside movement we can see towards a level of $2.9201. Okay, this 2.9201 is already being weak, so chances are high it can touch a level of 2.9440, and from there it can touch a level of $3.0423, and from there a further upside we can see towards $3.1392. $3.1392 is already being weak, so chances are high a further upside movement we can see, and yes, from there a further high we can see towards a level of around 3.2270, and from there a further high we can see towards a level of 3.38. Keep that in mind that as soon as the price started going above a level of $3.38, chances are very high it will cross that level, and from there it can touch a level of around 3.5, and from there a probability of crossing a level of 3.65. Okay, that you have to understand, and we can see a further upside if the price didn't sustain this level. Now if the price didn't sustain, what we can see, because market is always uncertain, so if you're keeping your SL, you will save your capital if you're putting your SL, because that is very important. If you're not putting your SL, the capital can be wiped out, not today, tomorrow, in any movement when there will be a big movement. Because see, sometime the movement can come on a spontaneous thing. Suppose you could not even putting your SL, the volatility comes in the market with uncertainty. So if you're putting your SL, you will save your capital, that is for sure. And if your capital is safe, you can make profit in the future also. Okay, but once you started in profit, suppose you took a trade and you are in profit, always try to trail your profit. That will save your profit, that you have to understand. Now suppose if the price didn't sustain, what we can see, if the price didn't sustain, it can come down towards $2.5701. If the price goes below that particular zone, chance of touching a level of 2.5149, and once started going below this level, a further fall we can see towards a level of $2.4251. Okay, and if that level move further low, a further fall we can see towards $2.365, and if the price started going below that particular zone, chance of touching a level of 2.2 we can see, and then 2.2, then we can see a level of $2.145. Okay, and if that level move further down, a further fall we can see towards $2.0682. Okay, and if that level move further low, we will see it will come in this zone, so probability is higher it can go below a level of $1.98, and then to a level of 1.85, and then further low. But if the price started coming in $2, I'll make another video explaining you where it will go. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail IDs also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe.